grab some water. Right. Hope you guys can hear me. You guys, if you guys are tuning in, if you guys could all drop a like, that'll be much appreciated. We're just gonna wait for people to tune in and then we'll get started. I hope the alerts are going out. Are the alerts going out? All right. Let's try to get this light here. Welcome, everyone. If you guys could all drop a like, that'd be much appreciated. I'm wondering if I should use Oracle messages too. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pull some Oracle messages, Oracle cards. Okay. Let's see, maybe I'll pull these. If you guys could all drop a like, that'd be much appreciated. Hopefully you guys are getting the notifications. I'm gonna do these. Use this one. No, I'll use this one too. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, I kind of thought that the notifications probably didn't go out, which is annoying. I mean, hopefully people will start tuning in. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Hold on, let me just. I turned my volume off. I hope you guys could hear me because I do have other things on. I don't want that going off while I'm on here. I think you guys could still hear me. Okay. Let me just get set up here really quickly. And then we'll do one question readings for $20 on Cash App. If you guys could, if you guys want to send your payment now, I'll answer the questions in the order that they were received. You just have to be here when I do your reading. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So you guys, this is a solar eclipse reading. We're just going to take a look and see what you guys need to know during this time for each of the individual zodiac signs. All right. So yeah, I think I'm going to get started at like 10 minutes because I want more people to tune in. Hopefully more people do tune in. I mean, there's a lack of action here, so I feel like just the alerts are not going out. Okay. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, if you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Maybe if I just get started, more people will tune in. And like I said, I'm going to do 1 question readings for $20 after. So if you guys want to stick around for that, I will do it after all 12 signs. And like I said, if you guys are interested in a 1 question reading, you could send your payment now, but you have to be here in the live, and I'll do them right after I do all the 12 signs. So just keep in mind when I do the 1 question readings, you guys, it's just like a quick 411. It's not like my personal readings, okay? So just keep that in mind. Mainly I want to take CashApp, but if you guys don't have CashApp, I can take other form of payment. You just got to let me know, all right? Okay. So like I said, I'm going to start at, maybe I'll start Aries at 8 minutes. So you guys apply this to your own unique situation. Keep in mind that these are general messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this message didn't resonate with you, you may take a look at your other placements. Okay, anything could come up. So yeah, you could apply this to any of your placements. Like I said, keep in mind that these are general messages. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this message didn't resonate with you, you may take a look at your other placements. I already said that already. Keep in mind that these are collective messages for the collective, each of the collective zodiac signs. So I'm not tapping into one specific person's energies in particular. If you're looking for a reading that's specific to your unique situations and your energies, I suggest you to book a personal reading. The links for those are in the description box below. Like I said, if you guys are interested in a 1 question reading, I'm going to do those after I do all the 12 signs. If you guys want to send me payment now, you can feel free to do so. I'll answer the payment in the order that they were received. Yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to do Aries. Well, I'm going to pull some oracle messages. Tell me about Aries. Aries, what does Aries need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse in Libra? Tell me about Aries for the solar eclipse in Libra. Tell me about Aries. What's going on with Aries when it comes to the solar eclipse in Libra? Okay, let's see. Okay, take time to breathe out. So this is a time for you to relax. Any sort of stress and anxiety that you're dealing with, let it wash away at this time. Let it go, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a lot at this time. You know, I just feel like maybe you guys are having a hard time breathing. You guys are having a hard time dealing with your stress and anxiety. Maybe your grief also at the same time. So just take time to breathe. Also to meditate and release and let go, Aries. Yeah, be real. So I feel like be real is about being present and not holding on to anything that is keeping you from being present at this time, you know, such as worrying about the past, worrying about the future. Just be in the moment, live in the moment, be present, and be with yourself. Be okay with being with yourself, Aries. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for Aries. What else do we have here for Aries when it comes to this solar eclipse in Libra? I think this is the new moon too with the solar eclipse. Let's see. Yeah, on the bottom of this deck, we have embrace the flow of life. Yeah, I feel like you guys are not enjoying the moment here. Yeah, you guys are not enjoying being in the present. I feel like you guys might be escaping a lot. You guys might be running from your problems. You guys are in fight or flight response. I do feel like it's a very transformative time for you guys. That's if you embrace it. That's if you fall into it. That's if you lean into it and let go. Maybe there's a bit of resistance here, Aries. Yeah, I feel like this is a time where you're going through like a major breakthrough. And I feel like for some of you guys, when it comes to the solar eclipse, when it comes to this new moon, it's actually hitting you guys really, really, really hard. This is a time of transformation. This is a time of change. This is a time of like major karmic release. So whatever you're holding on to, it's time to let it go. The energy might be feeling really, really, really heavy too, because maybe you guys might be experiencing some sort of karmic cycle that you're going through, karmic imprints, okay? Karmic imprints from a past life. So this is about cutting those imprints out, cutting out what's no longer serving you and letting it go and moving on and growing, changing, and evolving here, okay? And the Ace of Swords and the Death card. Let's see what else we have. And the Knight of Wands. Don't run. Don't run from your problems. Stay with it. Be with it. Allow yourself to have that direct experience, whatever that might look like to you. If it's pain, if it's grief, if it's rage, stay with it. If you stay with it and you let that energy move, you're going to release all that energy, okay? Because if you run from it, that energy is still going to be there. It's still going to be stagnant in your body. So this is all about being present with you. Whatever you're experiencing emotionally, whatever you're thinking about mentally, have that experience. Ask yourself if this is serving a higher purpose in your life. If it's not, let it go. Okay? So that does it for Aries. Moving on to Taurus. Okay. Taurus. Tell me about Taurus here. Taurus. Tell me about Taurus. What does Taurus need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? Tell me about Taurus and the solar eclipse. Tell me about Taurus. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus when it comes to the solar eclipse? We have your hard work is paying off, Taurus. Okay? So this is a time where you are reaping your rewards. You're basically, whatever hard work that you put into yourself, into your career, into your finances, in your life, it's paying off because you're in a really, really, really good place. Because you're understanding how life works. You're understanding how the universe works. It's all connected here. Looking at the bigger picture. Okay? Let's see what else we have. What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus? Tell me about Taurus here. What else do we have for Taurus? We have believe in your good luck. So I feel like during this time, you guys might be experiencing a lot of good luck at this time. You guys are really connected, really tapped into the universe here, really tapped into the divine. Whatever you're manifesting, I feel like you're manifesting it with really good intentions because I feel like you guys are in a really good place at this time. Let's see what else we have. We have Go Wild. So whatever you're going through right now, whatever process that you're going through, whatever experience that you're going through right now, it's time to enjoy yourself because, like I said, you're basically whatever energies you've invested in to you, to your work, whatever that may be, it's really paying off at this time here. Okay. And I just feel like you guys are just really tapped into the universe, the divine, higher power, perhaps tapped into your intuition at this time here too. Okay. Because I feel like right now there's no lack of vision. You have vision. And I feel like that vision that you're having, you're going after it. You're chasing it. You're making it happen here, Taurus. Okay. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have here for Taurus? We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. You have a lot on your plate at this time. I do feel like when it comes to your work, when it comes to your finances, things are going really well for you, Taurus. It really is. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of doors are actually also opening up for you at this time. There's a lot of opportunities coming in for you. Yeah, you're just manifesting here. You're manifesting, you're attracting, you're happy with where you're at. You have bright new ideas that you want to begin here. Yeah, some of you guys could be starting a new business. Yeah, it just seems like perhaps you're going through a transitional period yourself where maybe you're stepping out of the work situation that's no longer working for you and you're stepping into a new role, where you're bossing up here. Okay, so Taurus, this looks really good. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini. Okay, tell me about Gemini. What does Gemini need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? Tell me about Gemini. What does Gemini need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? Gemini, solar eclipse. Okay, so be bold and make the first move. I feel like this is for you, Gemini, it's time for you to take action. So if you've been thinking about something, ruminating about something, and trying to figure out if you should do something or not, this is the time to do it because the portal of change is here for you. Okay. And I feel like it's also important to communicate what you want and what your needs are at this time, whether if it's to yourself or whether it's to others. This is about speaking your truth at this time, knowing what you want. Okay. Because Gemini, I do feel like a lot of you guys are going through like a major transitional period. Big changes are upon you here. Okay. And I feel like this is an opportunity for you to make something happen for yourself. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. Tell me about Gemini here. Okay. So we have unleash your kindest self. And then we have relax. You know, Gemini, I feel like a lot of you guys at this time are going through like a very emotional time. Some of you guys could be crying a lot. Some of you guys could be feeling a lot of grief, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that's coming into the surface here. And I feel like during this time, you're being asked to be kind to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself to experience your emotions because, you know, some Geminis do have a hard time connecting with their emotions, being emotional here. So I do feel like this is a time for you to lean into it, embrace it, and also release whatever is like whatever you're holding or release whatever is holding you back. I do feel like this major release that you're going through is going to open up major opportunities here for you. Maybe what you've been holding to has been holding you back, but there's a way forward, or that after this release that you're going through, or this emotional release that you're going through, I do feel like opportunities could be opening up for you. Okay, let's see what else we have. What else do we have here for Gemini? What else do we have here for Gemini? If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. What else do we have here for Gemini? What else do we have here for Gemini? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with a Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Nine of Wands. This is also a time, whatever grief that you're going through, it does stem from your inner child. Yeah, this is about connecting with your inner child here, your inner child wounds and your inner child traumas. So if you've been holding on to that pain, if you've been holding to that hurt, if you've been holding on to that grief, it's time for you to let that go emotionally. Yeah. Because I feel like it's been pent up in you for a very, very, very long time. It's almost like, you know, it's a long time coming. Because I feel like maybe some of you guys never really cry. Yeah, some of you guys never really cry. So, you know, this is a good cry for you guys, especially this transitional period that we're going through with these where we're wedged between these two eclipses. Okay, one today and then another one in 2 weeks. All right, so that's it for Gemini here. Moving on to Cancer. Oh, shoot. Cancer. Okay, so tell me about Cancer here. Tell me about Cancer. Hi, Afelia. Tell me about Cancer. What does Cancer need to know when it comes to this solar eclipse occurring in Libra? What does Cancer need to know? Tell me about Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? Okay, we have a fiery climax approaches. Something is coming to a close. Yeah, something's coming to a close. Something is coming to an end here. Okay. It might have taken a long time to get here, but maybe a tough cycle is closing out. Maybe a tough karmic cycle is closing out. But whatever this is, yeah, something is coming to an end here. And I feel like you're going to feel a huge, huge, huge sense of release. Okay. Could be going through like a major purification. I almost get the sense that, you know, with this eclipse that you're going through, perhaps you're eclipsing things out of your life. Perhaps people, perhaps things. Maybe some of you guys may be hoarders and you're throwing stuff away, removing stuff. Perhaps you're clearing energies out. But whatever this is, I feel like there's things that you're no longer holding on to that's no longer serving you here too. It could be self-fulfilling prophecies. It could be karmic debts, you know, that you're holding on to, past life karma. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I heard transmutation. So I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely transmuting a lot of energy at this time here. We have to be real. We have to be humble. So whatever you're letting go. Whatever you're ending here, I do feel like you're stepping into this more authentic part of yourself. Because whatever you were holding on to, I feel like there was a lack of authenticity, because I feel like, whatever you're holding on to, I do feel like it was creating kind of a bit of persona that someone here was trying to keep up here, but all that's being let go. Okay. So we have be humble and be real. All right. So this is about being your true self here, being your true authentic self here, Cancer. Let's see. What else do we have here for Cancer? What else do we have here for Cancer? What else do we have here for Cancer? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We have the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh. And the Strength card. So what we have here is, I feel like a lot of you guys are gaining a lot of self-confidence at this time. I do feel like you guys are stepping into the place where you have love and compassion for yourself here. Because I feel like, at some point you might have dealt with a lot of insecurities and even self-hatred. But I feel like this is a time where you're embracing yourself and you're really loving yourself here. So that old version of yourself is being released, is being let go. And I feel like you're stepping into this new version of yourself, where you're more confident, where you feel more stronger, where you feel like you have strong boundaries with people. So I feel like this period that you're going through is a big period where you're making a lot of changes for yourself. So the Knight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Strength card. And this is also about being assertive here, being assertive, standing up for yourself here, and learning to say no when you're uncomfortable, So so that's it for Cancer. Moving on to Leo. Moving on to Leo. 10. Okay. Tell me about Leo. What does Leo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? What does Leo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse in Libra? Tell me about Leo. What does Leo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse in Libra? Not Libra. Leo. Sorry, let's do that again. Leo. What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to... I did it again. Maybe you're dealing with the Libra, or that you have Libra in your chart. Okay, let's do it again. So tell me about Leo. What does Leo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse in Libra? Oh, that's why it's confusing me. Okay, so tell me about Leo. What does Leo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse in Libra? Okay. Hi, Virgo sun. We have don't let pride get in the way. Okay, that's very Leo of you. Okay, some of you guys, do struggle with your pride, do struggle with your egos. So it's time to let that go. Yeah, it's time to let the ego go. Drop the ego, surrender, let go. Allow the process to work itself out the way that it's supposed to work out. Don't control, okay? Look at the bigger picture. So I feel like, in a way, maybe your ego, sometimes, I do feel like your ego has held you back from actually experience happiness in your life. Yeah, because sometimes the ego can be very combative. Sometimes the ego could be very resistant. Yeah. So anytime there's resistance, you're hindering your own growth and your own evolution. So I feel like you're in the process of working that out. Let's see what else we have here. Keep in mind, when we're in the ego, we're in constant fight or flight. So when that happens, anything that comes towards you, you're going to be combative about it. It's kind of like, you're ready to fight. You always have a rebuttal for something here. It never could be that, okay, this is what it is. Yeah. So let's see. What else do we have for Leo? Okay, speak your worlds into being and cool your emotions. Some of you guys deal with anger issues here. Yeah. Some of you guys deal with anger issues. I feel like someone here has a hard time getting their point across. And I feel like when someone here is not heard, someone here yells. Just because you yell loud doesn't mean that you're right. Okay? It just kind of proves the other person that, You know, in that type of situation, you kind of lose when you raise your voice. You know what I mean? So it's better to stay calm, cool your jets, center yourself, and approach it in a manner where you want to set an intention to resolve things and make things right and not yell, because yelling doesn't really get you anywhere. Yeah. You know, I do feel like, you know, clear your mind. Some of you guys could be in your head a lot. Okay. Perhaps you guys have a hard time living in the moment. I'm also getting that some of you guys live in the past a lot because of this. Yeah. Some of you guys talk about the past a lot. I feel like the past is a tool where you can learn things from, not live in it. And I feel like some of you guys might live in it. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here for Leo. Okay. Okay, we had Temperance, Sagittarius energy with the Tower, Aries, Scorpio, and the Seven of Pentacles. You know, I mean, Leo, this might be a message for you, but it could be someone that you know that's going through this. But someone here has to look at their own mistakes and take responsibility for the mistakes that they made here. Yeah, that's the pride that's getting in the way here for somebody. Now, Leo, like I said, maybe this is you, maybe this is someone that you know, but it's time to let that go. I mean, I feel like some people sometimes, you know, people like to be right all the time. And I feel like you just can't be right all the time. Sometimes we could be wrong. I mean, if we're right all the time and we're never wrong, it just speaks to me that you think you're better than Jesus Christ, you know? You know? So I feel like that's something to look at for somebody. If this was for you or if this is for someone that you know, okay? So Virgo. Okay, tell me about Virgo. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know for the solar eclipse? What does Virgo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? What does Virgo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. What does Virgo need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? Okay, we have expect powerful new changes. Powerful new changes are coming. So one door is closing, a new door is opening for you. Okay, so whatever this is, things are being eclipsed out of your life. Yeah, whatever that might look like to you. It could be people, it could be things. I mean, it could be a diaper bag. I don't know. It could be anything. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have here for Virgo? Yeah, whatever this is, I feel like this is something that, this is a cycle that lasted for a very, 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 very long time. I mean, yeah, some of you guys could be, you know, hitting all areas of your chart where, you know, you're going through some sort of karma, cycling through some sort of karma, learning some big major lessons here. Okay, keep your heart open and then embrace the flow of life. This is about healing your heart. This is about opening up your heart chakra, doing things from the heart, because maybe your heart has been closed off because you've been hurt so much. This is about trusting yourself here, loving yourself, because I feel like someone here lost trust in themselves. Someone here has lost faith in themselves because I feel like someone here has been tricked so much, which is unfortunate. You know, there's always crappy people that's going to treat us crappily. But, you know, at the same time, I feel like through this process, what you've been going through here, even though people have treated you badly, you know, you really took responsibility for your healing here, you know, and I feel like this is what's happening, where I feel like something's being released here, the heart space being opened up, and I feel like you're slowly opening yourself up to enjoy your life more, because I feel like you've had a hard time really enjoying it because there's a lack of trust. There's a lack of trust in yourself. There's a lack of trust in other people, because if for a while, I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, instead of trusting your own intuition, trusting yourself on the things that you want to do, I feel like you've always been asking other people's opinions about it. Okay, so Virgo, can this be you? Yeah, this could also apply to someone that you know that has gone through this or that is going through this. Okay, is today Friday? I thought today was Saturday. Wait, is today Friday? Hold on, I'm confused. Oh, it's Saturday. Yeah, we got the 5 of Wands here. 2 of Wands and the Sun. Yeah. So, you know, I feel like cloud is kind of being lifted, because I feel like for a long time, because you've been feeling the way that you've been feeling, I feel like you've been stuck in this energy for a long time. And I feel like you dealt with a lot of self-anger here. Okay, so Virgo, this is looking really good because you're definitely stepping into this like happier energy. Okay, this major release that's happening here. All right, moving on to Libra. Hold on, let me just check my messages. Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra. Tell me about Libra here. What does Libra need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse in Libra? I mean, I had a hard time with this eclipse today. Yeah, I mean, my boyfriend had a hard time with this eclipse here today too. Yeah, it's been like very, 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 very emotional. Tell me about Libra. Tell me about Libra. Okay, so we have a win-win outcome is in the forecast, a time for healing. Okay, so what we have here, Libra, I feel like this is a time for you to heal. If you've been putting in anything, sweeping anything under the rug, avoiding it, it's time for you to lean into it. Yeah, because in the end, this is going to help you. This is only going to help you to evolve, to grow, and to heal. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like there's something that you've been sweeping under the rug. You know, there's something that you've been avoiding here, and I feel like you no longer could avoid it because whatever this is something that has consistently or has caught up to you multiple times here. Okay, what else do we have here for Libra? Okay, so we have clear your mind. Some of you guys are in your head a lot about something here. So this is about grounding yourself, meditating. This is about self-care. This is about taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of your emotions. So I do feel like for you, some of you guys, meditation will be very, 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 very helpful for you guys. Yeah, very helpful. Some of you guys might have a hard time communicating because I'm starting to stutter here. So it could be a situation that some of you guys have a hard time speaking your truth, letting things out. So, you know, the eclipse is a perfect time to do that, is to let go of things, speak your truth, you know, speak what you need to speak and make things happen here. Okay. But this is about being kind to yourself, you know, connecting with that broken part of you and start healing that. Yeah. That's kindness to yourself. Because if you don't do that, you're actually avoiding yourself. You're neglecting yourself. Yeah. Does that make sense? Let's see what else we have here for Libra. Okay, so we have so this is about a relationship with yourself here, building that solid relationship with yourself, facing your fears here, overcoming your fears. Yeah. I do feel like someone here is in constant fear consciousness here. Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's time to move forward. It's time to move past something here that you haven't healed from yet. You know, I hate to bring this up, but I do feel like some of you guys might have dealt with sexual abuse when you were a kid here. Yeah. I mean, if you're blaming yourself for the experience that you have, even if it's not sexual abuse, even if it's just abuse where someone here is, you know, threw you like a rag doll, you know, it's time to forgive yourself because you didn't do anything wrong. Whatever that person did to you had nothing to do with you. Yeah, there's definitely self-blame here. There's a lack of kindness to oneself here. Okay, so that does it for Libra. Moving on to Scorpio here. Scorpio. Okay, tell me about Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know when it comes to this solar eclipse? Oh, I'm so glad that you're working on yourself. Pretty P. It's not an easy thing to do. Okay, a dream needs a practical plan. Communication is key. So communicate what you want, Scorpio. Whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you're daydreaming about, it's time to set a plan in motion and make it happen. Also speak it. Speak it too. Put it out there in the universe. Let the universe know what you want and make it happen. Manifest it. This is a time to set a plan in motion, whatever that might look like to you. If it's a plan to switch careers, set that into motion. Is it if it's a plan to move into a new home, buy a new car, start a new business, make it happen, okay? Make it happen. Let's see. Yeah, this is about speaking it out there. Maybe even writing it out. Yeah, writing it out might help. What you want, what your needs are, what changes you want to make, and maybe burn it in the fire. Put it into the water, okay? But this is about speaking what you want at this time and making things happen here for you, Scorpio. Let's see what else we have here for Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio. Okay, trust the universe. Trust that whatever you want, the universe has your back here. Okay, so trust the universe and take a reality check. Okay, so trust that the process that you're on, the journey that you're on, the path that you're on is leading you somewhere. Okay, and I feel like a lot of times I feel like you guys might deviate a lot. You guys don't trust it. I also feel like you guys, the deviation is happening because I feel like you guys might be ungrounded here. Yeah, you guys are not grounded. You guys get distracted really easily. And I feel like some of you guys might have a hard time focusing because I feel like some of you guys might struggle with attention problems, okay? Or that, some of you guys, just have a very, very incredibly short attention span, just getting distracted really easily. So it's really important to ground yourself, okay? Meditation is helpful for grounding. Sometimes walking on the grass with your bare foot, walking on soil, hugging the tree, that's really helpful too in grounding. This is about grounding and staying focused. There's a lack of focus here for somebody, okay? That's why you feel like whatever dreams that you have, maybe some of those dreams are not happening because there's a lack of focus, right? So let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's also, kind of like a post-shadow phase too. So yeah, and plus there's another one coming up. We're wedged between two eclipses. So it's kind of like major. So it's okay. Yeah. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. King, the Emperor, and the 6 of Cups. Oh, what's clouding you at this time, Libra? Not Libra, Scorpio. What's clouding you at this time is that you guys are holding on to the past and not letting go of the past, not making room for new things to come in. Yeah, so that's about letting go of things that are no longer serving you, Scorpio. Okay, letting go of things that are no longer serving you. I hope I didn't call you guys Libra. If I did, I'm so sorry, but this is for Scorpio. Okay, someone correct me. Was I calling you guys Libra? Yeah, this is for Scorpio. Should I do Scorpio again? Did I do Scorpio or did I do Libra 2 times? No? It's all good. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, moving on to Sagittarius. Lately, I've been doing that a lot. I've been kind of like mixing up the signs. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? What does Sagittarius need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? Tell me about Sagittarius. Okay. Tell me about Sagittarius. Okay, so hold your vision and meditate and contemplate. Okay. So this is about connecting with yourself, connecting with a higher self, connecting with your own intuition, your guides and your angels and your ancestors, and the universe here. So what we have here is I feel like this is a time for you guys to really connect with your gifts, because I do feel like you guys might have the gift of foresight. You guys might have the gift of intuition. But whatever this is, I feel like this is a time to kind of like really enhance and build that gift here, okay? Because I feel like there's been some blockages, because I feel like, when it comes to your intuition or the visions that you're getting or what you're hearing, I feel like a lot of you guys are second guessing yourself at this time. Even if you guys have tarot channels here, you're kind of second guessing, like, okay, if I'm doing the right thing, am I reading right? So you are doing it right. You are doing it correctly. just don't second guess yourself. Yeah, just go with the messages that are coming to you. Yeah, there's no second guessing, because when messages come to you, it just flows. It just flows, okay? So I feel like someone here is just starting to like work with their gifts, starting to embrace their gifts here, okay? But a constant meditation practice will open up those channels for you. Continue meditating, Sagittarius. It's really important for you, okay? Especially if you guys are intuitives, psychics, even mediums, if you guys are energy workers, okay? So let's see. Okay, embrace the flow of life and cool your emotions here. Yeah, just be calm. Make sure you don't freak out, because I feel like you guys are actually having a lot of like different experiences. You know, maybe hearing voices, maybe seeing dark figures, maybe hearing dark entities, even seeing demons here too. Don't worry. If you protect yourself and shield yourself before you do your practices, you don't have anything to worry about. Nothing can harm you, okay? Because even if, you know, these dark entities do come towards you, if you seal yourself and you protect yourself, they can't harm you. Your guides and your angels and your ancestors are protecting you too. So make sure you have strong energetic boundaries here with spirits, entities here, because I do feel like some of you guys might be so open that certain things are actually attaching to you. I'm actually feeling a little physical pain in my stomach. Okay, so this is kind of like maybe like a weak area for you guys. So maybe spiritual hygiene work needs to be done in this area, in closing this area up, in sealing it up. It could also be open because of a past life trauma here. Maybe someone here took a blow to the stomach. Maybe someone here took a gunshot wound to the stomach. Maybe someone here was stabbed. But, you know, whatever this is really, really, really open. And this is actually affecting how someone, you know, operates, you know, when it comes to their gifts here. Okay, so let's see. I feel like there's a lack of confidence in someone's gift. Yeah, there's a lack of confidence in someone's gift. We have the Magician in the reverse. It's almost like someone here feels like they're giving up, or that they can't do it. Don't. Yeah, someone here's in their head a lot about this. Yeah, someone here is in their head wondering if they're doing this right. You know, because I feel like a lot of messages are coming to somebody, but it's almost like the messages are being blocked because someone here is blocked, or that there's some sort of certain attachments that someone has that's blocking these messages from actually coming through. Okay, so someone here needs some work on removing that energetically. Now, for me personally, I'm a shaman, so I highly recommend shamanic work, just to remove that imprint, just to seal up that imprint, and sort of like work on healing that and closing that up. Because this area, I just feel like someone here is just incredibly open. Yeah, and this is like a portal, a gateway for things to get in. So that is a very important message for someone, for Sagittarius, maybe you or someone that you know. All right, Capricorn. Okay, so about Capricorn here. Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? What does Capricorn need to know? It's the sacral. Yeah, it's between the sacral and the solar plexus. The sacral is like down here, and the solar plexus is like up here, but I'm getting like more in between. Yeah, the solar plexus is here. Sacral is here. Yeah, it's like in between. It's in between. Yeah, someone's getting physical pain there. Literally physical pain. I'm also getting like, you know, maybe like, you know, something entered in, such as like a snake. Yeah, like a spiritual snake, an energetic snake. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, I didn't even set the intention. Okay. Capricorn. I think I did, but I forgot. So about Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know when it comes to this solar eclipse? Okay. So be bold and make the first move. Balance spirituality and practicality here. So this is about balancing your mind and your emotion, because Capricorn, you guys are really logical individuals, and I feel like, you know, some Capricorns don't really operate from a place of emotion and intuition. They operate from a place of logic. okay? And I feel like at this time, during this eclipse moving forward, this is about balancing. Yeah, balancing, okay? So balancing out the emotional and the logical part of you. So this is like aligning the mind and also your emotions, your intuition here. Okay. So, because I feel like it's creating some blocks here where I feel like there's not a whole lot of forward movement. And I feel like how you move forward, whatever you are doing, it's really reliant on your intuition at this time. I do feel like logic is really important in certain situations, but not all the time. Yeah, not all the time. Let's see. I mean, I feel like logic is going to help you in a work situation, you know? I feel like logic is going to help you in all areas of life, but I feel like you're being asked to lean into that intuition more, okay? Let's see what else we have. Okay, so reveal what needs to be seen and release your blocks. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of block here. It's the disconnect here. Yeah, it's the disconnect that's creating the blocks. The disconnect with your intuition. Like I said, your logic is important, but your intuition is even more important. And I feel like you're being asked to connect with that. Okay, so let's see what else we have here for Capricorn. What else do we have for Capricorn? Okay, tell me about Capricorn. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, yeah. So Capricorn, I feel like you're really in your head a lot. And I feel like this is definitely creating like blockages here when it comes to your intuition. Yeah, it's almost like someone here just, I wouldn't say that intuition's completely lost. It's there, but it's blocked. Yeah, I feel like it's so someone's third eye is completely blocked. Someone's crown chakra is completely blocked here. And I feel like that needs to be unblocked. I feel like almost like someone here doesn't really trust their intuition either. Let's see what else we have. For the Four of Swords, meditation is really important for you guys in unblocking this at this time. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are really creative, and I feel like this is creating like a creative block here, especially with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are incredibly creative, but whatever this is, I feel like the intuition is really important in actually moving forward with their creativity. Yeah, some of you guys might do artwork or something like that. Or some of you guys are really into artwork or really into doing art, but you guys haven't been able to do it because you guys are energetically blocked here. Okay, so moving on to Aquarius. 4802. Okay, so tell me about Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know? Tell me about Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know when it comes to this solar eclipse? When it comes to the solar eclipse, tell me about Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know when it comes to the solar eclipse? Solar eclipse. Oh, thank you, Kai Lisha. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. Thank you. Okay, so we have a fiery climax approaches. Don't let pride get in the way. Allow change to happen. Don't resist change. Change is inevitable, Aquarius. Okay, so don't let your pride get in the way. Don't resist it. Anytime we resist change, okay, we do hinder our own growth and our own evolution. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, something has to change because, like, I feel like maybe some of you guys struggle with change, and I feel like the more that you would continue doing this, like I said, the more that you will hinder your own growth and your evolution. And I feel like it's just gonna block you from experiencing good things in your life. Okay. So that is the message for Aquarius. Maybe someone that you know, if this is not you, or maybe this is a good reminder for you. Okay. We have forgive. Leave the past behind. Yeah, some of you guys don't really deal with change really well. Yeah, and forgive yourself for instances where, maybe you hurt yourself or that you betrayed yourself here. Forgive yourself for allowing people to take advantage of you. Okay, it's time to let that go and leave the past behind. Yeah. I do feel like someone here might be holding a grudge here too. I feel like the Aquarians are not really grudge holders. Maybe there's something else in your chart that's like making you hold this grudge. But I mean, anyone can hold a grudge. But you know, certain zodiac signs are more prone to that. But it really depends. You got to look at the rest of the chart too, and also other factors, your experiences. Okay, what else do we have here for Aquarius? King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There you are right here, Aquarius, with the King of Swords. With the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Death card. Someone here is so resistant to change. Someone here is just actually okay with where they are at. I mean, the Eight of Swords is kind of like an energy of suffering. And someone here is actually okay with it. You know, keep in mind, you know, Aquarius is a fixed sign. And sometimes it takes, for certain fixed signs, it takes them a longer period of time to accept something, to move on from something here. Yeah, there's a lack of forward movement here. I get the sense that with the Knight of Wands, there's a sense of more like avoiding instead of facing. Yeah, more like running away from it instead of facing like or dealing with the hard stuff. Someone here has a hard time dealing with the hard stuff. Yeah. Dealing with someone's own pain, dealing with someone's own hurt, dealing with someone's own grief. You know, when you run from that, you know, you're actually not learning from your experiences. You're not growing from it. You're not healing from it. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a message for somebody. This is a message for somebody. Like I said, I mean, these are general messages. I mean, you can apply this to yourself. If this is you, you can apply this to someone that's, you know, in your life that's going through this. Pisces. No, 05. Okay. Tell me about Pisces here. What does Pisces need to know when it comes to this solar eclipse? I'm trying to I can't really read because I can't really see. I should be wearing my glasses, but okay. Pisces, adjustments are required. You and your loved ones are safe. This is typical. Yeah, I mean, this could be Cancer too, but this typical Pisces energy, sticking their neck out for other people at the expense of themselves. Yeah. So I feel like what we have here, someone here is not taking care of themselves. Someone here is giving too much to other people, but neglecting themselves here. So it's time to readjust that. I mean, obviously there's a need to be a balance, but right now, the scales, when it comes to that, it's more like this instead of like this. Yeah. Someone here is giving too much energy to other people and not looking out for themselves. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for Pisces. Pisces. What else do we have here for Pisces? Tell me about Pisces here. Okay, so we have shine. And then let your fears dissolve. Your biggest fear is that you fear people won't like you if you say no. So this is about boundaries here, Pisces. This is about boundaries. And I feel like what you've been doing, it's creating such an energetic imbalance that your energy has been completely drained here. Instead of shining, your light has been snuffed, So that's why that energy needs to switch. There's a fear of not being loved. There's a fear of not being liked, because if someone asks you for a favor or needs your help, you say no, you feel like you're a crappy person, which you're not. You're just taking care of yourself. It's your boundaries, okay? So someone who has very, 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 very leaky boundaries, all right? Let's see what else we have here for Pisces. With the Nine of Swords, with the Five of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like Pisces, I feel like you just don't want to let anyone down. When you let someone down, it really stresses you out. But letting some other people down has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that person's insecurities, their own fears here. I mean, they have to deal with it. Yeah, they have to deal with it. It's your boundaries. Yeah, because this is at the expense of yourself here, Pisces, you know? So it's really important to switch that attitude and really take care of yourself. Even though it's hard for you to do, it's important for you to do. Because when you open yourself up like that to people, people just take advantage of you very, 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 very easily. Okay. So, Arlene, the eclipse happened here like around like 2 p.m. here today in the East Coast. So I don't know where you're at. Yeah, I don't know where you're at, but I'm just doing this reading anyway. Okay, so you guys, I'm gonna turn on my let me just turn on my, hold on. Let me just open my Cash App really quickly. Okay. Hold on one sec. Okay, Suzanne. Will I find my, okay. So let me just let me clear the space really quickly, and then we'll get into the one question reading. Keep in mind, you guys, these are really, really quick 411 messages. These are not like my personal readings, okay? So if you're looking for an in-depth reading, the link for that is in the description box below, okay? Oh, you're in Los Angeles? Okay. Yeah, it happens for us around like 2 p.m. It happened for us around 2 p.m. It was a good time to meditate it's a good time to meditate during the eclipse. Yeah, because the energy is just so potent. Okay. So Suzanne, anyone looking for a one question reading, you may send your payment now. I'm going to answer them in the order that they were received here, okay? So what messages do we have here for Suzanne? Suzanne. Will Suzanne find her ideal job soon? Will Suzanne find her ideal job soon? What messages do we have here for Suzanne? Will Suzanne find her ideal job soon? Okay, Suzanne. You're welcome, Gigi. Suzanne. It's the World in the reverse. I am with the World in the reverse. I feel like it's almost like you don't know what you're looking for, that you don't know what you want, Suzanne. Yeah, because something is not moving forward here for you. You're just not really experiencing, the achievements that you were meant to achieve. Yeah, it's a sense of feeling a bit lost here with the World card in the reverse. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I'm not going to lie. When it comes to your career, when it comes to your job, there's a lack of vision. I feel like you don't know what you're looking for. I feel like you don't know what you want. I feel like you don't know what your life's purpose is. Yeah, just very confused, very lost. Yeah, just very lost here. Let's see. Let's get a few more here. Strength, Leo energy. I'm not gonna lie, Suzanne. I feel like what's important for you is to sit with yourself and really sit with yourself, by yourself, tap into yourself, drop in and ask yourself what you want. You're completely lost, completely confused. And I feel like whatever is going on here, this is really hurting your confidence at this time, because I'm almost getting the sense that you are comparing yourself with other people. You're like, man, my friend is doing this friend's doing that, this person's doing this. Why can't I have it? So right now it's really important to tap into yourself, drop in, meditate on this, and ask yourself what you want, because the answers that we seek in life comes from within ourselves. It doesn't come from the outside, because I feel like you might be looking on the outside to figure out what that is, but you got to look within yourself and ask yourself what you're looking for and what you need at this time, what you want to achieve, what do you want to be in. I also get the sense that you're really disconnected from yourself too. Yeah, Because when you're really connected with yourself, when you're so connected with yourself, you know what your wants and needs are, and you will know how to achieve it. Okay. uh yeah, I just feel I'm really tapped into your energy. I just feel completely lost, just very lost. It's just not the career part, just in general. Yeah, just in general. It's almost like I feel like I'm floundering. Yeah, I feel like I'm floundering. We have the Knight of Cups here. There's a disconnect with your emotions here too. Yeah, there's a bit of a misalignment. I feel like I really strongly feel like you're disconnected from yourself. Yeah, and I feel like the way that you behave or that the way that you've acted when it comes to looking for that ideal job, it's based on other people's opinions, not yours. Yeah, not yours. Meditation is so important for everyone. I feel like if every single person on the planet meditated, our world would not be in the state that it's in. You know, we wouldn't be so internally conflicted like I would say most people are, you know. But it's just, yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah, have a consistent meditation practice, you know. Have a consistent I highly recommend like meditating twice a day for 20 minutes each time. Yeah, I mean, I usually typically do it like at least a minimum of two, but typically, you know, depending on my schedule, sometimes I do it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah. So yeah, just that's a tough situation to be in. But I mean, even though you're lost, even though you don't know where you're going, just keep in mind you are on the right path because eventually it will lead you somewhere, you know? So just try not to worry too much. Trust the process. Yeah, just trust the process. Okay. So moving on to Laura. What Okay, Laura, what messages do we have for Laura? What does Laura's guides want Laura to know at this time? Messages for Laura? Laura, what does Laura's guides want Laura to know at this time? Messages for Laura? What does Laura's guides want Laura to know at this time? Okay, messages for Laura. Okay, let's see. Hermit. 7 of Wands. Your guides are letting you know, don't be afraid to be alone. Yeah, don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to sit with your emotions. Don't be afraid to sit with your thoughts. Because I feel like you might have trouble doing that. Because I feel like when you sit with yourself, you tend to spiral out of control, or that you just have a hard time maybe getting into that really deep, dark place. Because when you go to that deep, dark place, there's healing there. Yeah, whatever that might look like to you. Whether it's trauma, whether it's hurt, pain, abuse, grief. Yeah, you have a very hard time going to that place. Yeah, when you don't go to that place, you don't heal. When you don't go to that place, you don't evolve. When you don't go to the place, you don't grow or evolve. I said grow 2 times. Okay, let's see. You need to learn like an advanced technique then. Yeah, you need some sort of training because it sounds like you might have a hard time doing it on your own. Yeah, you might need to like actually like talk to like a meditation teacher and actually pay that person to give you the tools that you need to be able to sit with yourself. Okay? The star card. Yeah, your guides and your angels and your ancestors are asking you to sit with yourself, be with yourself, love yourself, embrace your experience, be present in the moment. Okay. So that does it for Laura. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. So Robin. Robin. Okay. Hey, Robin, can you post your question if you're here? Robin. General. Okay, hold on. Okay, general messages for Robin. General messages for Robin. What do we have here for Robin? General messages for Robin. General messages for Robin. General messages for Robin. What does Robin need to know at this time? What's surrounding Robin? Tell me about Robin here. Thanks, the Order of Stars. Tell me about Robin. Robin. Tell me about Robin. What do we have here for Robin? Robin. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. I feel like you're being asked not to second guess yourself. You might second guess yourself a lot. Yeah, when you second guess yourself, I feel like it creates doubt. I also feel like it creates sadness and depression here. I do feel like whatever insecurities that you're holding on to, that you're experiencing at this time, I feel like you're being asked to face it because this person has their back turned away from the Five of Swords here. Yeah, someone here is just second guessing themselves a lot, just having really deep insecurities. It's almost like someone here is playing mind games with themselves, you know? It's like telling themselves things that are not true. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the Six of Wands here. This is about someone's self-confidence here. Let's see. Let me get two more here. One more. This is interesting. It's like very similar to Laura's read too. I do feel like maybe you have a hard time sitting with yourself here. Sitting with your own emotions, sitting with your own thoughts here. Because with the Queen of Wands and the Hermit, you're turned away from this. Yeah, you're turned away from this. I do feel like, it's the energy of someone here having a hard time really dealing with themselves, dealing with their emotions, dealing with their own thoughts, dealing with their own looks here. I'm going to grab one more. Your guides and your angels and your ancestors are asking you to connect with your inner child. Yeah, that wounded inner child here. Because I feel like what you're going through, a lot of that stems from that wounded inner child. You're being asked to connect with that. You're being asked to nurture and care for that inner child that has been wounded here. Yeah. So whatever is going on here, Robin, this is about connecting with yourself. Yeah? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope that was helpful. Okay, terrific. All right, moving on. Jadine, if you're here, can you post your question? Is Jadine here? Okay. Aw, you're welcome. Is Jake my life partner? Or what is my problem? Okay. Tell me about Jake. What does JD need to know about Jake? Tell me about Jake. What does JD need to know about Jake here? Tell me about Jake for JD. Messages for JD regarding Jake. Messages for JD regarding Jake. Okay, let's get one more. All right. Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Ten of Cups and the Lovers. I feel like he is, I feel like he's a legit guy. I feel like he's a solid guy. I feel like he's a grounded guy. I feel like his intentions with you is to build a relationship here with you. But for some reason, I don't know. I feel like you almost don't trust him. I feel like it's almost too good to be true, but you're looking for problems here, when there's no problem. Yeah, actually, he's actually legit. Yeah, he's a legit guy. He's actually planning long-term here with you. Okay? So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Lovers here. Does Jake have a child with somebody else? Did he have a child with somebody else? There's something about the past here. Now, either it could be like, you're looking for problems because maybe there's a baby mama in the picture here. Okay. Or it could be an indication that your own past traumas are coming in, that's showing up in the situation here because of some unresolved childhood trauma here, some insecurities. Okay. Oh, he's new. But you lost a child. Oh. Wow. Do you feel like this might have created some sort of block here when it comes to opening yourself up to new love? So it kind of makes sense because, Five of Pentacles is a representation of a lost. So it's like a miscarriage or something? So Jake is a newer person. Okay. Yeah, it just seems like Jake is a bit of a keeper, but there's something here that's coming up regarding a child that you might not be dealing with here. I mean, how can you deal with it? I mean, it's a hard thing if you lose a child here. I can't imagine, someone losing a child. But yeah, this is definitely coming in. Let's see. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear. I feel like all the losses that you've been through here, you haven't really completely processed it and healed from it yet. Okay, a miscarriage. Okay. It kind of felt like that because I felt like one moment my belly was full or that there was something in it. And then it just kind of, it flushed out. Yeah, it flushed out. But I feel like, especially regarding this miscarriage here, I feel like you haven't really completely processed it. Yeah, you haven't really completely processed it. And also, the losses that you've experienced because it's just been back to back to back to back to back. It's almost like you haven't really gotten a chance to really catch your breath. Before the next thing happens. Okay. So, I do feel like this is a time for you to really start working on healing from those losses. And, I don't know where you are in your healing journey, but I do feel like right now in this very moment, it's important for you to find someone that can give you the tools to help you navigate through the experiences that you've been through here. Okay. This is tough. This is really tough. And I feel like maybe the losses that you've experienced might have caused some blockages when it comes to romantic relationships. I mean, Jake is a stand-up guy, okay? But you might be, I feel like your fears are coming up or that you might be looking for trouble or that you're looking for problems because you might fear that Jake might dip out on you or something might happen to Jake. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of fear of maybe losing this person. That's why I feel like you might be looking for something and it's just not there. Yeah, he's a stand-up guy. Yeah, he's a stand-up guy. He is, He's just like ready to take things to the next level here with you. Maintaining a solid relationship. Having commitment in marriage here. But there's something that you still haven't processed, that you haven't moved on from, and it's the child here. Okay, yeah. And I feel like you're being asked to like forgive yourself because you didn't do anything wrong. It just wasn't right. It just wasn't the right time for the soul to come into this incarnation. Okay. It had nothing to do with you. It had more so to do with the soul that wasn't ready to come in. Okay. And I feel like this baby is asking you to forgive you. Yeah. And it's also to honor this baby so that you could make room for a new baby to come in. Yeah, because I feel like this baby is actually looking out for that, or helping you with that, or supporting you with that. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like it's too much for you because of the grief. Yeah, it's the grief of the losses. Yeah, it's the grief of the losses. No, bull time. I'm not accepting super chats. I'm only taking Cash App as payment. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, Jadine. I'm so sorry for your losses. It's just unimaginable. I don't even know how you feel. Yeah, I don't even know how you feel. It's just a lot. Yeah. Right, moving on. Okay. Okay, Ophelia. Okay, what can Ophelia expect for 2024? What can Ophelia expect for 2024? What can Ophelia expect for 2024? What can she look forward to for 2024? Oh, you're welcome, Jadine. You're welcome. Tell me about Ophelia. What can Ophelia expect for 2024? Six of Swords. I feel like more of the same, because I know you travel a lot, Ophelia, because I feel like you're going to be traveling a lot more. This is interesting. If you have never taken a cruise before, I feel like maybe this year or in 2024, you might take a cruise. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Two of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Interesting. I mean, this might happen sometime between March all the way to December. I do feel like there could be potential new love coming into your life here. Okay. But you're kind of like blocking it out. I just feel like you're not ready. You know why? Because I feel like what I'm getting here, or what I'm feeling here, is that if you step into a relationship with somebody, you feel like you're going to lose your mobility. You lose your freedom to move around freely. And I feel like you're not ready for that. Yeah, there's someone here that's coming in for you. And I feel like you're going to completely block this person out. I feel like you might even be straight with this person, because like, I feel like you're going to be like, oh, I can't be with you because, I travel around too much and I just don't have time to be around to maintain this relationship. There is someone coming in for you, but like I said, you're completely blocking this person. Let's see. I'm going to grab two more here. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. And the King of Swords. Okay. You're going to meet a couple of people here. Yeah, you're going to meet a couple of people here. And these individuals are going to be really, really interested in you. I do feel like the travel thing is really important to you. I wouldn't completely cut these people out, but perhaps maybe maintain a friendship with these people. Yeah. There's a couple. You're going to meet new people coming into your life. And I feel like a lot of these people, you might be meeting them through your travels. It's interesting. I feel like you might not be the type to actually like talk to people or approach people when you travel, but these people might approach you and talk to you. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm like that too. When I travel by myself, I don't talk to anybody. I'm just like, I just want my own space and be by myself. Yeah. But there are people coming into your life, mature individuals. Okay. I feel like this page, I do feel like this person might be a good time for a short time, like sexy time, but I do feel like there are some mature individuals that are willing to invest in you, that are really interested in you. Okay. Yeah. I just see a lot of travel happening for you. Yeah. Just continue to do it. It's a really great thing. I mean, it's a big world out there. There's a lot to see. Okay. All right. Moving on. Next. Okay. Okay. Laura. Okay. Laura, what is your question? Okay, let's see. Messages for Laura regarding Lyle is his name. Should Laura move on from Lyle? No, move on. Don't wait. Yeah, don't put all your eggs into one basket. Yeah, don't put all your eggs into one basket. Just move on. Whoever this is, I feel like this person is never gonna really give you what you want. Yeah, I feel like you're holding out for hope. You're holding out for hope that this person will change. I always say that I do feel like it is warranted to give people a second chance. Third chance, it's kind of pushing it. But if you're giving this person like a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth chance, and this person hasn't changed by the third, this person's not going to change. Yeah, because if this person really, 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 really wanted to be with you, they would come back change behavior. Yeah, so just move on. Yeah, I almost get the sense that, you're putting your eggs all into one basket. And I always tell people, kind of like put it into perspective. This is one person. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You're bound to find somebody else. Yeah, some people, just like are just so fixated on one person, and it's just kind of like why, But I feel like I feel like he's not going to communicate with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, because in the upright, we have someone that's completely curious about you. Watching you on social media, texting you, DMing you, but it's in the reverse. I want to hold my breath with this individual, to be quite honest here. Yeah. This person's so immature. 2 pages here. This person's, when it comes to life, this person's still on training wheels. Yeah. This person hasn't really grown up. This person's just immature. This person doesn't really know how to communicate effectively. This person throws temper tantrums. They still have a lot of growing. They still have a lot to learn about life. I do feel like this person might have been abused as a child, or abandoned as a child, or that this person never really got the attention that they're looking for. I wouldn't hold my breath on this person. The longer that you hold on to this person, you're creating your own suffering here. You're limiting yourself. Yeah, you're limiting yourself. Learn the lesson and move on. Learn the lesson and move on. Don't live in the past. Yeah, don't live in the past. Learn from the past. You really want this person to come back. My only question is why? Why would you want someone to come back if they treat you so poorly? So there's a lack of self-love here. Yeah, there's a lack of self-love here. And what this person has done is basically they reflect it right back at you what you need to work on. Because this person's pretty much has maybe some of the similar experiences that you have had in life. Okay. So yeah, let go. Don't wait. Don't wait. You're putting a pause button on your life here when you do that. Don't wait. Move on. Don't put your eggs into one basket. Move on. If this person doesn't change when you give them that second chance and that third chance, they're not going to change. Yeah. That's just from my personal experience. If someone could prove me wrong, please let me know. But, if someone here really, 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 truly wants to be with you, they would apologize and do right by you, and their behavior will change. They will make their apology count. They would make their apology worth it. If this person hasn't done it, then it's most likely it's not going to happen. So you got to ask yourself, why are you holding on to this person that treats you like complete crap? Is it because you treat yourself like crap? Is it because you feel like you don't deserve anything better than what you have with this individual, right? So you got to ask yourself those questions. And you also got to focus on your healing. Tend to your own garden, not to his. Yeah. It doesn't matter what the spiritual connection, it's about how he treated you. So this spiritual connection that you had with this person is actually a spiritual lesson. Yeah. Yeah, it's a spiritual lesson. I mean, the labels doesn't matter. It's about how he treated you. That's what matters. Yeah. So what this is a spiritual lesson for you. Yeah. Does that make sense? I mean, you could have a spiritual connection with anybody. It's about how they treat you. That's important. It's about how you treat yourself. That's important, right? So circle back to yourself. Ask yourself, what do you need to learn from this experience? How are you going to grow from this experience? I mean, the spiritual connection doesn't mean anything. You got to ask yourself, why would you allow someone, or why would you want to hold on to someone that treats you so poorly? Why? Yeah, if you could answer that, that's the beginning for your healing process, to your healing process. Yeah, the spiritual connection doesn't matter. It's a matter of how they treat you. Yeah. If they don't treat you right, I mean, that's just, it sounds like you were in a karmic situation. There's a spiritual lesson for you to learn in this situation. It's time to let go. Make room for someone new. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You're going to find someone, you're going to find someone. Grow and learn from the experience. Don't hold on. When you hold on, you don't learn. You don't grow from the experience. You don't heal. So heal, and move on. I don't really get the sense that this person will change. Hold on, let me just respond to my boyfriend really quickly. He's going to bed right now. Okay. Yeah, there's a big lesson for you to learn in this. It's about how you're being treated and how you're treating yourself. Because you got to connect the dots. I mean, if you're holding on to this person, it's really reflective of how you treat yourself. It really is. Yeah, it really is. It's a difficult place. It's a difficult thing to do, but you got to look within yourself and ask yourself those tough questions. Yeah, you got to ask yourself those tough questions. Yeah. Yeah, it's so, and I feel like, sometimes, when I do post love readings, sometimes I feel like I am creating a big monster because people watch these love readings religiously because they expect or that they want love to save them from their pain. And it's not like that. Yeah. And each time I do these love readings, there's a lesson for people to learn from these readings, but people are not getting it. They just want their ex to come back. They just want their ex to change. They just want their person to be better, but people are not looking within. And every time I do these readings, I'm circling back to the person that's watching it. Yeah, it's to look into themselves. People don't do that. And it's sad. It's sad. That's how people create their own suffering. Yeah. It's important to know that a lot of times the suffering that we experience is self-inflicted. No one is doing it to you. You're putting yourself in that position. So that's why I say, yes, it's okay to give someone a second chance. Yes, it's okay to give someone a third chance. But by the fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh or eighth, you're actually putting yourself in harm's way. You're putting yourself in that position. At that point, after the third chance, there's no one to blame but yourself because you're allowing it to happen. No one's doing anything to you. You have the power to change that situation, right? So, Raquel, okay. Hold on one sec. Okay, so Raquel. Yeah, the universe has already shown you who they are. Trust that. Yeah, don't overcomplicate it. Don't second guess it. Don't make excuses for them. That is who they are. That is who they are. If they prove to you that they're different, then that's change, that's growth. But you know, if like I said, if someone here hasn't shown you that, it's time to dip out. Time to dip out. Okay, so let me just adjust this really quickly. Hold on one sec. I'm also playing a game at the same time. All right, hold on. Okay, Raquel. Will my company be okay? Okay. Messages for Raquel. Will her company be okay? Will it be okay financially? Messages for Raquel. Will her company be okay? Will she be okay financially? Messages for Raquel. Raquel. Ooh. Oh man. 10 of Swords. Okay, why? I'm almost getting that whatever you're doing with your company here, whatever has happened so far, it's been a complete headache. Anyone that you've worked with or anyone that you're working with right now, they might have betrayed you or that they will betray you. I feel like with the Five of Swords in the reverse, I feel like you're about to give up. Something is not happening. Yeah, something's not happening here. Okay, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords in the reverse. I almost get the feeling like your heart's breaking because I feel like you put all your hard work, your sweat and tears into it. And I feel like you're about to give up, but you don't want to give up. I'm not going to lie, Raquel, I'm not seeing a whole lot of pentacles here. I think the best thing that you could do right now when it comes to this company, it's almost like I feel like I can't salvage it. Yeah, I feel like I can't save it. I feel like there are leaks in the boat, but I'm trying to plug it up, but it keeps leaking. It keeps sinking. What I'm hearing from your guides, I feel like maybe it's time to put a pin on this and then circle back to it. Yeah, because I feel like you might need to have better planning or something like that. Connect with better people because whatever is going on here, I almost get the sense that there are people that you've been working with or that you are working with that can't be trusted. Yeah, it's almost like I feel like I can't salvage it. It's almost like I can't save it. Yeah, we have the Death card. We have the 9 of Wands. Okay. I know that you have hope. I know that you have vision, but right now it's time for you to kind of reset and take a couple of steps back and sort of like reorganize and replan it better. Yeah, something's not working here. Yeah, I don't know what your business is. Maybe this is it. Oh, it's health stuff. Maybe it's like health stuff here. It could be beauty products. It could be like health and fitness, something like that. Yeah, but something's not working. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's almost like I can't salvage it. I keep hearing salvage. I can't salvage it. I can't save it. And it's almost like literally sinking. There's like holes in the boat, and you keep plugging it in. Like the water keeps filling up. So I'm not gonna lie, the company thing is not working. Yeah, I feel like you just need to take a couple of steps back and reorganize and replan it better. If you're still dealing with these people, get rid of them. Yeah, if these are investors, these are not the investors for you. Okay, I feel like one of the most important things right now when it comes to your business is to start out on your own, establish yourself. And once you get that planned out, once you have that mapped out, okay, maybe give yourself a timeline. But once you get that mapped out, maybe that's the time to bring in investors. Right now, it's not the time for that. You need to do this on your own. Yeah, you need to do this on your own. It needs to be well established before someone else steps in. Because I feel like it's almost like, I feel like as soon as someone here stepped in, that's when it went. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there's not a whole lot of pentacles here. Yeah, so when it comes to your finances, just by judging the cards that I've pulled so far, I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking so good. Yeah, it's not looking so good. Okay. Oh, it's an Airbnb. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Ten of Swords. Oh, it's the Airbnb. How long have you been doing it for? Have you been running into problems here and stuff like that? Damaged stuff, people not leaving. Yeah, but it doesn't, yeah. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. Okay, Pamela. Wait a minute. Hold on one sec. Okay, bull time. Okay, what is your question? Bull time, what is your question? Whoops. Hold on one sec. Tell me about this Taurus for bull time. Okay, will this Taurus come back? Will this Taurus come back? Will this Taurus come back to bull time? Will this Taurus come back to bull time? What messages do we have for bull time? Will this person come back towards bull time? Okay. Well, he's dealing with a lot of regret here. I feel like this Taurus full time is, I would say this person's really in love with you. I'm not quite sure what this person did. Yeah, I feel like he will come back with an apology. There will be a passionate new beginning between you guys. Yeah, he's missing you a lot. He knows where victory success lies. There will be commitment, happiness here. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like when he comes back, there will be some sort of successful reconciliation here, and there will be change. Okay. So we have the King of Cups with the Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles. This is him coming with an apology, making an offer here, wanting to reignite this connection, knowing where victory and success lies. The Six of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Cups here. We have a Star, and then we have Judgment. So yeah, so this Taurus is definitely coming back with changed behavior here. Okay. He's definitely coming back with change behavior here. All right. He is a Taurus. So, some Taurans kind of do have trouble, letting go. So, yeah, I do feel like he will come back around. Okay. You will. Well, if you're shocked, I would be shocked too then. Yeah, I would be shocked too. Okay. All right, let's see. Who's next? Okay, is there anyone else? Is there anyone else looking for a one-question reading? Let me just put this over here. Okay, there we go. He has a sensitive ego. How long have you been apart from him? I mean, if he has a sensitive ego, that's really problematic. $20. Cash App. Keep in mind, these readings that I do, it's not like my personal reading where I go deep into the reading. It's more like quick 411. Answers. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could send me a PayPal. Yeah, you could send me PayPal if you want. Hold on one sec. I don't know what my PayPal is. Let me just hold on. I'm just gonna grab it for you so that you could pop it in there. Hold on one sec. I'm just gonna take it from one of the things on my description box. So this is my PayPal. Sora, is that your name? Yeah, if you want a second question, Brave Lexus, you could send another Cash App if you want. Yeah, it's like $20 one question. Yeah, so it's up to you. Let me just check my email really quickly. Hold on one sec. This is a really good turnout. Yeah, because the last few ones that he did were pretty dismal. Okay. Sora? If you do send me a PayPal, if you could post your question to the PayPal, that would be great. If not, you can post it on the thing here. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Afelia. That's sweet of you. Let's see, PayPal. Okay. Okay. I got your question. Okay. Sora. Okay. I'm wondering if my ex who left me with the third party is still dealing with him. Okay. What messages do we have here for Sora? Is Sora's ex still dealing with this third party? Is Sora's ex still dealing with this third party? Messages for Sora regarding his ex? Is this ex still dealing with a third party? Is this ex still dealing with a third party? Is this ex still dealing with a third party? If you're in communication with him and he's telling you that he's not dealing with a third party, he's lying to you. Seven of Swords. So yes, he is. He wants you to he wants to pretend that he's single, maybe, so that maybe he has a chance of getting back with you, but he doesn't really completely want to break things off with the third party, because just in case if it doesn't work out for you, he has a third party. Okay. She blocked you. Ah, okay. Yeah, she's still dealing with the third party. Yeah, she's still dealing with the third party. Yeah, she's still dealing with the third party here. I mean, whoever, I'm not gonna lie, this is a really toxic person. I would completely drop this person if I were you. Yeah, this is a very toxic person. I feel like this person really showed you their true colors here, and I don't feel like this person really has the capacity or the capabilities of really treating you with respect here. This goes for the new person that they're with. Yeah, yeah. This person's actually your person. Your ex is actually treating this person exactly how they treated you. Okay, so I would just cut this person out of your life. Yeah, that's just me. That's just me. If I were in your shoes here, I wouldn't waste my time with this. It's complete BS. Yeah, complete BS. Okay. So, okay, moving on. Moving on. Okay, let's see. So that, okay. Hey, Lexus, can you post your question? Can you post your question? Oh, hold on 1 sec. Just gonna. You're welcome. Okay. Hi, Shamika. Yeah, I'll just automatically post Sora. Okay. Messages for Lexus here, or Laura. Messages for Laura. What does the universe want Laura to know at this time regarding her family situation? Messages for Laura regarding her family situation. What does the universe want Laura to know regarding her family situation here? Okay. Yes, LS, you may send your payments, okay? Pages, there's no communication here between you and your family. I mean, if there's communication, there's no honest communication, okay? So, you're welcome, Afelia. It was good seeing you. Have a good night. Okay. I feel like when it comes to your family situation, there's a lack of peace here. There's a lack of stability. The energy is kind of like, oh, I almost feel like when when I'm in the energy, I'm in your family, like in the room with the family, I feel like I'm almost about to have a mental breakdown. I feel like feel like I'm going crazy here. There's a lack of cohesion here. The communication is not so great. It's almost like there's constant misunderstandings. There's constant arguments here. There's constant screaming. There's constant yelling. The communication is not so great. Yeah, with the Page of Swords in the reverse, with a Four of Swords in the reverse, with a Two of Swords here, and a Three of Pentacles. There's a lack of wanting to like work things out. Yeah. I feel like it's been like this since you were a child. It's interesting because I almost feel like this is related to your first question. Because of the family dynamic situation that you've been through here, it could be one of the reasons why you're struggling with the situation that you're in, with the romantic interest that you're interested in right now. Okay, I'm gonna pull two more for you. Knight of Pentacles. Do you guys fight about money issues a lot? Oh, whoa. Is there like a money situation going on here? I don't know. I don't know if you guys fight about money a lot. I don't know if you guys fight about property a lot. It's like, no, it's my money. No, it should be my money. No, it's my house. No, this is my house. No, it's grandma's house. It should be my house because grandma passed away. I used to live here. There's definitely a lot of fighting. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a law, like a open case about money here. Yeah, I don't know if someone's suing someone. I mean, did you come from a home with like a divorce or something like that too? Because I almost get the feeling like I'm almost having like a mental breakdown. Like I can't handle like the screaming, the yelling, the chatter. Just a lot of chattering. There's a lot of arguing. There's a I'm gonna pull one more. Yeah, there's a lot of defensiveness here. There's just a lack of cohesion. There's a lack of like, happiness. There's a lack of celebration here. Oh man. What you've been through in your family, there's a lot. I feel like there's like childhood neglect here. Yeah. That's why there's a sense of like, I don't deserve good things. Yeah, it's a childhood trauma. It's a childhood trauma that's maybe coming up for you, or that there's something that you're not dealing with here. When it comes to your family dynamic, there's definitely karma that needs to be cleared out here too. Yeah, these family members, I mean, obviously, if they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. I mean, you don't have to do it either. It's really up to you what you want to do with your life, because at the end of the day, you do have free will. But I always say, oh, you are adopted. That's why there's the disconnect. I think I was talking about the disconnect before. Sense of belonging, a sense of being wanted, being loved, connection. There's definitely some sort of childhood wounding that you experience that it's affecting how you approach romantic relationships. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very honest and very direct and very straightforward and transparent. It's not going to get better. Yeah, it's not going to get better. It's just going to remain the same. Because when it comes to your parents, there's a lack of awareness. There's a lack of consciousness. Yeah. And whatever they're doing when it comes to how they handle you or how they handle family situations, it's almost like they're on autopilot. Yeah. It's kind of like, a kind of bit of a fight or flight response. It's like, if anything happens, it's like frantic. It's almost like they're on the fritz. They're like losing it's almost like I almost get the feeling like I'm almost having a mental breakdown. Like I can't handle it. So when it comes to your healing, I keep talking to this about you. When it comes to you, it's important to connect with that wounded inner child here and begin the healing process. Because when you're giving up at birth, when you were put into the system to be adopted, that's when the wounding began. It's imprinted in your DNA. I would not be surprised if what you've gone through in this lifetime has happened to you in other lifetimes too. So it's really up to you to take matters into your own hands and transmute this past life karma, this karma. Because if you don't, there's a likelihood this will happen again in another lifetime. You got to do the work. You got to do the work here. So this wounding that you have to do, you know, because I'm a shaman too. Like I also do shamanic work. What you need is sort of like to heal from this, to let this go, to release this, is to sort of like have a funeral, kind of like a bit of a mock funeral for that wounded inner child so that you can let that go. Yeah, there's something that you're still holding on to that's creating a bit of a block when it comes to your romantic relationship. You were neglected. You were left to the side. It's almost like you were being treated like kind of like a piece of, like a toy, like a piece of meat. And what's happening in your situation when it comes to this romantic relationship, it's happening again. So what you have to do at this time is to break that karmic pattern, break that karmic cycle. And it's up to you whether you want to do that or not. Because not only do you need therapy, you actually need to do the energetic work. Yeah, to remove that imprint, to heal from that imprint. Because a lot of time, past life trauma and karma is actually imprinted in our DNA when we get reincarnated back into this life. Okay. Wow. I'm connecting the dots here. I could see why you're going through the experiences that you're going through right now because you were not accepted. Yeah. Even though you were adopted, you weren't accepted for who you are. You were molded into how they envisioned you. Yeah. So they stifled you. They kept you from doing things that you wanted to do. They kept you from being yourself. Yeah, there's a sense of loss, a loss of a sense of a self-identity that's been gone here, you know? And I feel like when it comes to romantic relationships, that sense of loss is definitely causing blockages in romance. So put a pin in being in relationships right now and start building a relationship with yourself. That's the most important thing for you, is to really heal from this trauma that you've been through. And if you want to go deeper, do the energetic work. Yeah, do the energetic work. Because when you're giving up, I do feel like that energetic umbilical cord is still connected to your biological parent. That hasn't been cut yet. Yeah, that hasn't been cut. It's like the trauma is there. It's like when it happened, your body was like, no, don't leave me. No, like I want to be with you. But for one reason or another, it just happened. Yeah. So, yeah, so I hope that was helpful. Yeah, but the family situation that you're in, it's not going to get better. It's just going to remain the same. It's really up to you how you want to deal with this. And basically having strong boundaries and strong energetic boundaries with your parents here. Yeah. So, Yeah, so I hope that was helpful, Laura. Okay. LaShawn. LaShawn, can you post your question? Oh, LaShawn, why doesn't my child's father stay in my energy? Okay. Well, you know, the reason why is because you share a child with this person. For you, because you don't want any connection with this person, it's important for you to work on strong energetic boundaries with this person. Yeah, even though you share a child with this person, there's going to be some sort of connection. There will always be some sort of connection with this person. So you don't want this person in your field. So it's important for you to protect yourself from this person energetically, because I feel like you might be really open. Yeah, let's see. You're welcome, Laura. Okay, tell me about LaShawn. Why is LaShawn's child father in LaShawn's energy? Okay. Well, I feel like this just it doesn't happen with the father or child, but this happens to you in general. You just take on other people's energies. Yeah. You just take on other people's energies. Now, the energies that you might be taking on, it could be it could be their own burdens, it could be their own fears, it could be their own traumas, but you're definitely taking it on because you're feeling the weight of this person's shoulders, basically. Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands here. Okay, I'm going to pull more cards here. Let's see. Jeez. I mean, it could be a situation that, he might find you someone here who's very well off. Okay. I mean, maybe you have more money than he does. Maybe he's very grabby. He wants something here from you. Okay. He's very, very, very mischievous and very sneaky. Could be a situation that, I mean, I wouldn't put it past him that he might want to maybe start something here with you. I wouldn't necessarily say that, he wants to be in a relationship with you, but he does want to be a part of your life. Yeah, at some capacity. Because there's something that you can offer him that he can't get anywhere else at this time. But if you keep your boundaries up, I feel like he might move on to someone else and find someone else to, to dupe. But maybe that's one of the reasons why. But it could be like the energetic thing too, because I feel like you might take on other people's energies very quickly, or you just tend to absorb people's energies like a sponge. Okay. Yeah, it's a money thing. If it's not a money thing, it's an energetic thing. It's like an energy thing. Yeah. It's like you might, radiate this like beautiful bright light, and he's trying to like take that from you because he might be a miserable person. Okay. It's definitely a money thing. It's definitely a money thing. So I don't know how much communication you are in with him. Okay. Or how often that you're communicating with him. But it's almost like, he wants you in his energy field because it makes him feel good. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely more that you could do. Maybe do the energy work, cut cords, shield yourself, meditate on envisioning yourself in this like protective bubble here. Uh, but there's definitely something that he feels like you could offer him, or that he could get from you that he can't get anywhere else. Well, it's so interesting. you know, when someone's in your energy field, that to me is like an energetic boundary thing. Yeah, it's an energetic boundary. Is he sneaky, by the way? Does he lie a lot? Because if he's in a new relationship, whatever he's done to you, he's doing it in this new relationship too. Yeah. It's definitely an energetic thing. And I feel like the energetic thing is just not with your with your ex-husband, but it could be just in general, anyone that you just come across. I wouldn't be surprised that it's not your ex-husband. It's other people. Yeah, I get the feeling that it's other people. It's not your husband. It's not your husband. You know, perhaps, like I said, perhaps he is, but I almost get the feeling that you absorb other people's energies like a sponge. Yeah, you absorb other people's energies like a sponge. And yeah, and when it comes to that, it's really important to protect yourself energetically here. It's almost like, you know, it's almost like maybe the boundaries that you've created are not really completely sealed up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's doing the exact same thing as he did to you with this new lady here. Yeah. This lady that he's with, she's totally making excuses for his behavior. And I feel like that's exactly what you did with him too. Like yeah. So yeah, I really do feel like for you, it's an energetic boundary thing. Yeah, I just feel like it's just not your ex-husband, but it's just like all these energies coming at you and just like you're just taking it on. You're just taking it on. Yeah, and I feel like maybe you're just feeling all this heavy. That's why you're feeling all this heavy energy because you're taking on other people's burdens. You're taking on the world's burdens and pain and suffering. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that makes sense. It's just not your ex. Yeah, like, that's why I say that I would not be surprised that it's not your ex-husband. It's like everyone around you. Yeah, everyone. So you got to work on shielding yourself. You know, I almost get the feeling that you might have that bit of that martyr energy too. Yeah. You know, taking on other people's suffering, you know, so that other people don't have to suffer. You know, keep in mind, it's really important to allow people to suffer. They need to. Yeah, they need to deal with their own grief. They need to deal with their own pain. They need to deal with their own hurt because each person that deals with it has a lesson to learn. There's growth, there's expansion, there's healing from that. If you're taking that on, you're taking on other people's karma too. Yeah. You're also, when you take that on, you're stopping people from having their experiences so that they could learn, so that they could grow, so that they could evolve. Okay. So you got to shield yourself. You got to protect yourself. Meditation would be helpful for you. Uh, uh, Frequent spiritual hygiene work is important for you too. Crystals are important for you also. Yeah, calling in your guides and your angels and your ancestors to protect you is also important. So there are different things that you can work with here to shield yourself so that you're not absorbing all this energy. I would not be surprised if you're a bit psychic too. Yeah, I would not be surprised. So, yeah, so I hope that was helpful, Sean. Okay. Sora. Okay, there's been this person. I would say that this person is not reliable. I feel like this happened a long time ago. Yeah. You know, Sora, I really feel like you have I really feel like you have a hard time letting go of things. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like I feel like you tend to live in the past. You tend to live in the past and you know, there's a saying, learn from the past, but don't live in it. You keep holding space for these past people and you're not really moving forward. No, this is not a reliable person. If this person, if someone here hasn't shown you that they've changed or that they've done better, you know, they probably won't change. Yeah. I feel like you might have a hard time accepting people for who they are or what they've shown you here. I don't know. There's a bit of a lack of like self-love. It's almost like when you hold on to the past, you're like torturing yourself. Well, you got to ask yourself, why do you keep attracting those individuals? What do you need to work on so that you don't attract those individuals again? When you attract individuals like that, these individuals are basically putting a mirror right in front of you what you need to work on. We are a direct reflection of who we attract. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't even need to pull cards on that. But I'm going to pull a few just to see. Yeah, I'm just going to pull a few. There's definitely self-confident issues here. Yeah, there's definitely self-confident issues here. There could be childhood trauma, childhood wounding here. Expecting someone else's love to heal your pain, heal your suffering here. That's not how it works. If you're getting into a relationship with the intentions of someone healing your pain, healing your hurt, healing your suffering, healing your loneliness, that is the worst reason to get into a relationship with somebody. Because you're putting it all that onto somebody else, when in actuality, that is your responsibility, not somebody else's. Yeah. So plain and simple, just by judging by your questions here that I've seen a couple of times, you're very reliant on other people for your happiness when you should be looking for that yourself. Yeah. So basically, what is going on in our inner world? That is what's going to manifest in our outer world. If you're not good with yourself, you're going to attract people that are not good for you. Since she came to me, I mean, she came to you for a reason. There's a lesson for you to learn. Yeah. There's a lesson for you to learn, Sora. And whether you learn that or want to learn that, that's really up to you, because at the end of the day, you have free will. You could do what you want, but if you don't do the work, you will continue to attract these same individuals over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is the universe trying to get your attention to work on yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't, because here's the thing. When you hold on to past people, you keep re-injuring yourself. Yeah, you keep hurting yourself by holding on to past people. So why not just let go, heal, and just have a clean slate? The more that you hold on to the past painful situations that have hurt you, you will consistently, continually hurt yourself over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Well, you have to learn, not only do you have to learn boundaries, but you have to learn from your own child. You have to heal from your own traumas. Your traumas actually led you up to this point. Lack of self-love, low self-esteem, needing validation from others, putting your own healing, putting your own stuff into other people's hands. Basically, you're handing your power away to other people when that power should be in your hands, because you're in full control, nobody else. If someone else tries to control you, that is a huge red flag of why would you let someone control you? Why would you want to talk to her though? That's the thing. Yeah, why would you want to talk to her? I mean, if I were in your shoes, if someone has done that to me, which in the past someone has, I completely cut this person out. I would never talk to them again. It's as simple as that. This person has shown you who they are over and over and over again, coming in and out, lack of consistency. That's who they are. Accept it. Step away from the fantasy that, this person can change or that this person could do better. If they wanted to change and do right by you, they would have done it already. Don't waste your time on that. Focus on yourself. Tend to your own garden. Don't worry about anybody else but you. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Take care of you. Heal. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Because, this is two people that you've already talked about, and I'm noticing a pattern here. So do you want to continue with this pattern or do you want to break the cycle? Yeah. So it's kind of like you got to decide what you want. Because, if you jump into another thing, it's just going to happen again. Yeah. It's just going to happen again. There's no possible way that it can't happen again, because anything that you go through in life, any sort of pain, any sort of hurt, any sort of trauma that you don't deal with, it will always catch up to you. Yeah. It will always catch up to you, and it's manifesting in your relationships. So it's catching up to you. I mean, you can't run from it. You can't hide. You're going to have to face it at some point. So yeah, so you got to ask yourself, why do you continue to put yourself in those positions? Yeah. Why do you continue to put yourself in those positions? Why? Why? So ask yourself those tough questions. People are not asking themselves these tough questions. They're avoiding it. They don't want to deal with the hard stuff. That's the problem with society. People run from their own pain, run from their own grief. People don't learn from their experiences. To be quite honest, it's almost like a waste of a life when you do that, because we have so much opportunity to grow and change, to evolve, and people just waste it. Yeah, people just waste it. Where does your loneliness come from? Where does that come from? How did it happen? Why did it happen? When did it happen? How can you overcome it? It's important for you to also drop that ego, let that ego go, and say, you know what? I need help. I need to talk to somebody. I need to work with somebody so that I could gain the tools to help me best navigate through this. Sometimes we can't, we would like to think that we could do things on our own, but sometimes we need that extra help. There's no shame in that. That's why these resources are out there. I grew up in an Asian family too, but I really broke away from those Asian societal norms. Yeah, I broke away from that. I started doing therapy when I was like 16 years old. I already started doing that healing work. I started breaking karmic cycles. Not till I gotten older, that's when I started doing the energy work, started doing past life work, started doing generational and ancestral work. That work needs to be done for you to break those generational patterns. I grew up in the Asian family. I grew up in a Chinese family, a traditional Chinese family. Yeah. So, I started when I was 16 years old. I consistently went from 16 all the way to 24. Now I don't really do as much of it as I used to, because I've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom surrounding healing work, energy work. So a lot of times I do it on my own. But there's been times, you know, even recently, like maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago, when there were major shifts, major life events that happened, I would go back to therapy. And obviously I would do things on my own too. But it's so important to get outside help. People don't want to get the help either. Yeah, people don't want to get the help. I went to a psychiatrist. I went to a psychologist. I went to a psychiatrist. So I kind of went back and forth. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a really great place to start. Yeah, you gotta get to the root of the issue of what's causing this. Yeah, and start peeling those layers off and start breaking those patterns. Yeah, because the patterns that the Asian culture has, even though it's a good compass for us, even though it's a great way to kind of like guide us in a way, a lot of it's not really fair. Because at the end of the day, um, it doesn't allow you to be yourself. You know, so because there's just so much Asian societal expectations. It kind of keeps us in the box, and we're not really meant to be in the box. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's my 2 cents or my 50 cents. So I hope that helped. Let's see. I felt free. Yeah. I mean, my sister and I didn't follow the traditional Asian path, you know. Um, I mean, obviously, you know, at some point, you know, I did have the high paying job and stuff like that, but I hated it. I mean, my sister and I are the only ones in our family on both sides that are not married. We're all single. All of our cousins are single. Like all of our cousins are married, on to their second kid and their third kid. But my sister and I were not, I mean, I'm not single, but I have a boyfriend now. But you know, it's just like, why force yourself to do something when it's unnatural, when you're not even ready for it? You know, because that's the pressure that the Asian culture puts on people, children. Yeah. So, you know, we just never followed the traditional. We are the only ones in my family, and we have a big family because both sides are very large, my mom's side and my dad's side. We are the only ones that never followed that Asian traditional path. Yeah, yeah, and most of our cousins got married at a very young age, and like I said, they're already on to their second and third kid. And my sister and I were the only ones that are not married. I mean, like I have a partner now, but my sister is still single. I'm 38 years old, and my sister is like 35. No, 36. Yeah, 36. Yeah. So yeah, break this generational cycle. It's unnatural. It's stifling. Yeah, it's stifling. It stifles your growth. It stifles your experience. Uh, yeah, it keeps you in the box. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. So it's time to break it. Yeah, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Do what makes you happy. Don't do it. Don't do things under the expectations of others. That's what the Asian culture is. Yeah. And it's just never sat well with me, never resonated with me. You know, who cares if they judge you? Who cares if they like shun you? You know, you're living your best life. I'm living my best life. I don't care what my family thinks. I don't care. I mean, whatever, if they have a problem with me, it's their problem. It's not mine. It is not mine. Okay. Okay, Linda. Okay. Messages for Linda from her spirit guides and angels. Messages from Linda's spirit guides and angels. What does Linda need to know? What does Linda need to know from her spirit guides, her angels at this time? Okay, messages for Linda from her spirit guides and angels. What does she need to know? What does she need to know at this time from her spirit guides, her angels? Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Use your best discernment. Yeah, use your best discernment here. You know, I feel like right now, maybe with the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords, you might be going through a transitional period right now. Maybe you're thinking about moving, maybe you're thinking about traveling here, but trust your discernment, trust your intuition at this time here if you're looking to move. Now, if you're holding on to something and you're not moving forward and you're stuck, you're being asked to let go and move on here, okay? Let's see. If you're waiting for an apology from somebody here, don't hold your breath because this person's not going to give it to you. If this person were to give it to you, it's not going to be a sincere apology. Okay, whoever this is, I feel like this person's really immature. King of Wands, Aries, little Sagittarius energy, Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Let's see what else we have. Trust what you've seen with this person. Trust the behavior that this person has shown you here. Okay, use your best discernment. Use your intuition here. Okay, I'm going to pull two more. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Trust your guides, your angels, and your ancestors too. Because I feel like a lot of messages are coming through to you. Yeah. So a lot of messages are coming through to you. And I feel like you're being asked to trust your guides and your angels and your ancestors. Because I feel like with the Five of Swords here, you might be second guessing the messages that are coming towards you. You know, you might be playing mind games here with yourself. You know, I do feel like maybe there's some deep insecurities that you're trying to heal and that you're trying to overcome here too. Okay. But there is someone here that's definitely maybe like looking to apologize here. I don't know. I'm going to grab one more for this person. Definitely receiving communication from somebody. Look at that. Now, I mean, it could be a situation that, you know, you might be receiving communication from people that has crossed over to the other side here. And I feel like these are your angels here, and you could be second guessing the messages that are coming in for you. Yeah. Well, give me one more. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like these people have passed or crossed over to the other side. Three people. Maybe someone here passed in the military. Someone here was a cop at some point, and someone here got shot and was killed. You know, sometimes, you know, I pick up past life energies too. And maybe there's a past life energy that's coming in for you. Maybe a past life imprint here. I almost get that there was like a wounding in the womb here. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like in the past life, you might have had a very, 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 very traumatic experience here. It's almost like, maybe this might have happened in your life, in this lifetime. Maybe, you know, there could be some sort of struggle with fertility or something like that. But I feel like in this past life, the vision that I'm getting here is that you had a very horrible, traumatic experience with a pregnancy here, okay? And I don't know if I want to say it, but it's quite gory. I don't know. I feel like this should be saved for like a personal reading. There should be an audience here. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, whatever this is a past life. This is a past life situation. Yeah, I can't say it on here. I'm being asked not to say it. Okay. So, I mean, it's really up to you if you want to book a full reading and focusing on your past life here. But there's maybe some sort of past life imprint that's coming up for you. And it does have something to do with the belly here. And yeah, I'm getting a vision that this was really gory. This was like a really traumatic experience. And I feel like this happens in like the 16th or the 17th century. Yeah. This is about releasing this ancestor's soul too. I feel like your guides and your angels might want you to do some ancestral work here. That's if you choose to do that. Okay. Yeah, I cannot say it. It's just too much for this platform. Yeah, it's just too much. I can't. Okay. So I hope that was helpful, Linda. So like I said, it's really up to you whether you want to book an in-depth reading or not. You know. So let's see what else we have here. Moving on. Okay. Beads by Kiva. Can you post your question? Yeah, I'm getting so like dizzy. Yeah, like I feel like you lost a lot of blood in this past life. Maybe in this lifetime that could have happened too. But I just feel like this is like a real like when past life energies come up for me, it comes in very strongly. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like yeah, whatever the message is that I'm supposed to give you, I can't give it to you on here. It's just too much, especially with the audience here. And and this shouldn't be for show, you know. This is like not, yeah. So I let me just so Lakever. Okay, so let me just clear the energy out really quickly before I just do yours. Hold on. You know, hold on one sec. Let me just clear out the energy here. Oh my God. One sec, okay. I'm just gonna clear the energy out really quickly. Okay. Oh, really? I'm so glad. Sometimes like I butcher like names. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, Lakever. Will Tyrone and Lakever reconcile? Okay. Will Tyrone and Lakever reconcile? 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 Okay. Will Tyrone and Lakever reconcile? Will Tyrone and Lakever reconcile? Will Tyrone and Lakever reconcile? All right, let's see. Oh, thanks, Mariposa. I hope you're having a good evening too. Okay. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Six of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Okay. You know, I do feel like he will reach out for some sort of communication here. The issue between you and Tyrone is that when it comes to this relationship, one person's giving too much and then another person's not giving up anything. Yeah. I mean, you could be giving a lot to a relationship here. Okay. The problem is with the Four of Pentacles, someone here is not giving. Yeah. Someone here is not giving. Someone here is not pulling their weight. Or that Tyrone, maybe Tyrone here has struggles with communication, you know, speaking about what they want, what their needs are, you know. But I do get the sense that there's a bit of a selfish energy here. I mean, is there going to be a successful reconciliation? I wouldn't say successful, but the issues that led to your guys' breakup is still going to be a problem. Yeah, it's still going to be a problem. Let's pull two more. Three of Cups. Okay. Three of Pentacles. I don't know. You know, so you guys might speak on an issue. You're going to be like, hey, Tyrone, you know, this was not happening. This was not happening, you know. And I feel like, you know, he's going to change just for a little bit, but everything's going to fall back on your shoulder again. Yeah, everything's going to fall back on your shoulder again. And I'm also getting a lot of threes here too. So I don't know if there's like other people here. Okay. Wait. Oh. So he cheated on you. He will try and come back and work things out here, but the selfishness that he has shown you, it will continue. If he's cheated on you, it will continue. Yeah, it will continue. Let me see. He's not the right person for you. I'm not gonna lie here. He's more suited right now in this very moment in his life when it comes to relationships. He's more suited for just friends with benefits, having multiple friends with benefits sort of situation here. He's not really ready for a committed relationship. Yeah, but you know, he will try and come back. You will be doing all the work to sort of like salvage this relationship to make things work again, you know, to have things different than it was before, but he's not going to be pulling his weight. Jesus Christ, he's 60 years old and he's still behaving this way. That's a huge red flag. No, that's a huge red flag. I mean, he's acting like a little child. He's basically acting like a little teenager. Yeah, that's not going to change. Yeah, you know, I do feel like everyone has the opportunity to change. That's if they want that for themselves, you know. But I actually don't see him doing it. He's actually really comfortable where he's at right now. Yeah, he's really comfortable with where he's at. I don't see, you know, really, if anything, if there is reconciliation, I don't really see the situation or the connection really improving here. Yeah. So, Kiva, I hope that was helpful. Moving on. Okay. Okay. Is there anyone else that's looking for a one question reading? You're welcome, Lakiva. Is there anyone else looking for a one question reading? If not, I'm going to sign off here and post the timestamps of the 12 zodiac signs that I did. Maybe I'll come back here tomorrow night again. I'll see how I feel. But I started pre-recording reading, started to pre-record readings because I'm going away for a month next month. I'm going to be in like Europe, visiting my boyfriend and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to do some work, have some stuff pre-recorded so I'm not doing too much work while I'm away, because typically sometimes I do some work while I'm away. So yeah. So I hope that this was fun for you guys. I don't think anyone, I haven't gotten any payment in a while here. So if there's anyone else. Oh, thank you so much, Sora. Thank you so much. That's sweet of you. Yeah, he's a Israeli, and he basically got out, like a week ago, and now he's in Germany. Yeah, so it's a bit of adjustment. So I'm gonna visit. Originally I booked the ticket for like November, like mid-November, and but he needs me sooner. So the soonest that I could see him, making the adjustments to the ticket without spending too much, the soonest I could see him is like October 31st. So yeah. Oh, thanks, Lakiva. Thanks. That's so sweet of you. I want to take a look. Zoom in really. Can I zoom in? Okay. All right. Hi, Deodric. Yeah, it's only 2 weeks away. Yeah, it's better than waiting like 4 weeks. He's just having a really hard time. Yeah. I mean, I just saw him not too long ago, just a few weeks ago in Israel. Like I was there for I think I was there for 3 weeks. Yeah, and then that, like, I saw him like also in July too. So, and also, yeah, he's from Israel. He's from Israel. Okay, you guys. So if I'm gonna stay on here for 5 more minutes, if no one else is looking for a one question reading, I'm just gonna sign off here. But I could chit chat right now. If you guys have any questions about personal growth, spiritual growth, healing, psychic work, mediumship work, tarot, spirits, ghost, spirit guides, angels, yeah, feel free to ask me. Yeah, we can have an open discussion here. Do you do any occupational readings? Like readings regarding work, like career stuff? Yeah, I do that too. I do all kinds of readings. Yeah, I do that too. I mean, I post career readings on your on my channel too, but no one really watches them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long you've been following me for, but I just don't only post love readings. I post readings about spiritual growth, personal growth, healing, career, money. But it seems like the other reads that I post, no one really watches them. People are just really like obsessed with like love. Yeah. I mean, it's more like it's almost like a bit of a money maker. Yeah, I mean, I just post. I mean, I posted career readings and barely anyone watched it. Yeah. Oh, what do you do for work, Jennifer? Hopefully, Hopefully, it'll die down. I'm gonna take this off. I've had this on all day. Oh. I would say that it's easy. Yeah, it's easy, but I feel like it's not something that you would stay for a very, very, very long time. It's just kind of like a stepping stone for, you know, the next thing that you're about to do in life here. Yeah, I feel like you're still very young. Yeah, I still feel like you're very young. So I'm a tutor for international students. Oh, that's really cool. What do you tutor? Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I used to be really timid and really shy myself too. I'm still shy, but I feel like I've overcame a lot of my insecurities. Yeah, I mean, typically I'm just a very um like a very introverted person. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. That's really cool, Jennifer. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna sign off here. So I'm gonna post the timestamps. Okay, thank you so much for you guys for tuning in. Maybe I'll come back here tomorrow night. I'm trying to like ramp up my lives and stuff like that because I'm trying to like kind of like make extra money for my trip. Yeah. Uh, you just being committed to like my healing work. Yeah. Being consistent with going to therapy, consistent with meditation, consistent in doing energy work. Yeah, just the consistency of wanting to do the work to heal, to change. Yeah, that's really important. So, oh, welcome, Jesse. Well, you guys, I'm going to sign off here because I've been on here for almost 3 hours. Okay. So I'm going to post the timestamps for all the 12 zodiac signs that I did. Okay. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Have a good day wherever you guys are. I'll speak to you guys again soon. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.